Hello, beautiful soul. How are you today? What I would like to talk to you about today is the fear of rejection. It is something that has come up for me, and I know it might have come up for you as well. And I want us to go in together and actually explore what's happening to us when we feel this fear of rejection, which is so real. We actually experience it with every cell of our beings. If we don't know each other, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Karina, meditation teacher, inner work coach, energy healing facilitator, and tarot advisor. And I'm very passionate about inner work, like getting to know yourself from inside out. And this is the reason why I thought, let's explore this fear of rejection. What is happening to us when we feel like we don't belong or we not wanted, and in those moments what does happen in our brain? And I'm going to share with you that actually, so when we experience the fear of rejection, our brains go through emotional, cognitive, and psychological responses. So the first thing that happens in the brain when we feel rejected, sometimes it doesn't have to be a physical, an actual situation. Sometimes just by telling the stories that we tell ourselves, we imagine that we actually feel that based on our past experiences and our stories, we can make feel ourselves rejected. We don't even have to go out into the world, and we already feel stuck in our beings. So the first thing that happens is the amygdala, which is the brain's fear center, begins, it's triggered because it feels a threat. It feels that, oh, something bad is going to happen, and it goes into fight, flight, or freeze response. And this action makes us feel anxiety, dread, and panic. Have you ever experienced that when we like, either we have to go for an interview or we have a difficult situation to talk about, and we already feel those emotions, adrenaline started building up in the body, cortisol, our adrenal glands start really working and just pumping those hormones in the body, and then we feel it in every cell of our being. So this is the first thing that happens, just recognizing that the body, noticing that the body is going into fight, flight, or freeze response. The second thing that happens is actually, our fear of rejection can mimic pain, like actually physical pain in the brain, which is so interesting because we feel like there is a sort of like noticing that, I'm in pain and it's real. And if you tell your friends or tell someone, oh, I'm just so in so much pain because I have to prepare for this situation and I don't know how I'm going to show up, and I do feel the pain, and it's so hard for the other person perhaps to understand what you feel, but it is real. It is like kind of physical pain. That's why it's so hard to ignore this pain, because it's so intense, and it's just, it is there. And this keeps us stuck and keeps us, really immobile. I don't know if this is immobile is a word. And there is hard for us to move because it's in pain, and we don't want to, as humans, we don't want to experience pain. And and we're going to try and avoid every situation that can lead to rejection. And the third thing that happens, our prefrontal cortex, which is this part of the brain that's responsible for rational thinking and emotional regulation, becomes less effective, and we begin to overthink, overanalyze, over-scrutinize, just go through the most worst case scenarios, and trying to come up with ideas that why maybe we shouldn't do it, whatever we need to do it, because we're going to be rejected anyway. So it affects our decision making, it affects how we view the whole situation. But once you become aware that there is no other way to go through life unless we allow ourselves to experience the fear of rejection. When we don't want to have fear of rejection, what we're actually doing to ourselves, we're saying that only good things need to happen to you, and it's just impossible. You don't have to go to this fear rejection. You might as well just stay where you are in your comfort zone, which most of the times is not comfortable if we are truly honest, and maybe look at ways of how to regulate your emotions, how to come to a place of balance and a place of peace. And this is where meditation comes in. Meditation really helps to relax the body and calm the mind. And when you are calm, you realize that there is no need to have this fear of rejection, because the saying, what's meant for you is not pass you by. So it's okay just to embrace it, because once we go beyond the fear, we realize that whenever we felt that we're going to be rejected, it was just our inner child. Maybe it takes us back to our childhood, and it makes us feel that because we were rejected by some people in our past, we took that to heart, and we felt that maybe everyone else is going to reject us. So it's worth to pay attention next time when you feel this fear of rejection, having a talk to yourself, connecting to yourself, maybe journaling, maybe taking some time alone, spending time in silence and solitude, and connecting to yourself and asking yourself, why is this fear of rejection coming up? And notice, begin journal all those feelings and emotions that are coming up for you. I hope you found this video helpful. It just came to me this morning because I personally experienced this fear of rejection. And I took a moment to really feel into my body and notice what is happening. So if you would like some guidance on how to start your meditation practice to help you have a clear mind so you can make more rational and logical decisions, I invite you to reach out to me, and we can embark on a journey together for 6 weeks where you will learn the basics of meditation. If you resonated with this video, please like and subscribe, and I look forward to be with you again next time. Bye for now.